Welcome to the Shout Out Show. That's right. This is the place where we do the thing and talk to you guys. If you've left a comment, if you've interacted with me on any of the socials, or, you subscribed, then this is the place where we get to acknowledge you for being awesome or, sharing an opinion, which isn't always awesome, but is still great because that's why I do this. I like to have conversations with people about opinions, about things and art, because all of this is art and, whatever. So, that being said, let's get a couple of these caveats out of the way. First and foremost, there are certain videos on both of the channels, I believe, at this point, that are verboten. We will not be addressing the comments section for these videos anymore. Just kind of most of the not most of the comments. I've addressed ad nauseum the issues that people take in the comments section, so there's no reason to continue that conversation after this point, or after the point many videos ago. So that's the first thing. Second thing, if you have followed or subscribed rather on any of the YouTube channels and you have your settings, your privacy settings set to private or whatever the degree of private it is, where I can't see your name when you subscribe to the channel, and there are a number of you, well, then I can't give you a shout out. So if you're not looking for a shout out, then, hey, stay anonymous. I appreciate that either way. If you are looking for a shout out though, then you got to leave a comment and let me know you exist, man, so we can do the thing and do the stuff. So, all of that being said, we do have some subscriptions to talk about for people who didn't have their stuff set to private. They have it set to public, and I appreciate them. First up, we have Amerie on the main YouTube channel. Thank you very much, Nerd, for the subscription. And then over on the Nerd News Clips, the second YouTube channel, we have Erica Iron, Samantha Tapper, Just Jesse, Mick 76, Sabrina Young, Stygian 85, and again, Amerie. Thank you very much, nerds, for the subscriptions. I appreciate all of you, and hopefully I will see some of you in the comments sections contributing to these conversations we are trying to have in order to make the community feel more better, if you will. Sorry, bad language. Either way. So I didn't see any new followers on the Instagram, or I honestly have given up on Facebook. I don't really check that anymore. If you are following over there, I appreciate you, but find me on YouTube or Twitter or Instagram. And Rumble is also a thing. I have no way of knowing how to check subscriptions on Rumble. So if you follow me or subscribe or whatever on Rumble, again, I very much appreciate you, but maybe leave a comment because I have no idea you exist. And there's, again, a fair amount of those people as well. So, that being said, we have comments left on videos. Let's talk about these. Actually, not just videos, but community posts, because that's a thing now. Woohoo! So Chrstopher Ortiz, speaking of community posts, over on the main channel, announcing the last live show, Chrstopher says, "I'll try my best to join. Hopefully, I don't fall asleep before it starts, lol." I appreciate you, Chris. You are one of the most vocal and active subscribers I have. So if you ever cannot make it to a live show, I am not mad at you. If you stop coming to live shows altogether, really not mad at you for it, because I know you're watching the videos and I know you're interacting, so very much appreciated. And that goes for anybody else as well. If you want to join the live show, but because I do it fairly late on a Friday for some time zones, and you can't because of that reason, then that's fine. If you can't for work reasons or anything else, again, I'm very appreciative for anybody who joins. I'm not requiring that you join somehow. I like having these conversations. So let's just keep having the conversations however they have to happen. That's just an extra option for those conversations, right? So thank you very much, Chrstopher. Your interactions are very welcomed. And then over on the secondary channel, this is where most of these regular feedbacks are going to be coming in. We have on the typo negative thing, I addressed this in the main, most recent episode of the Week in Nerdom over on the main channel. So I will address it here as well, because there were a number of comments that were correcting me about my October Rust mess up. So Tyyppl Negative did a song. They put out a live video for that song from their last live performance, which was Wacken Open Air Festival in 2007. I believe that was their last live performance, at least the last live videotaped performance. And I mistakenly said that the song was from Dead Again. The song was actually from October Rust, which is a much older record. And a lot of people corrected me. So I appreciate the corrections, guys. Again, I didn't do my due diligence like I should have. So thank you for keeping me honest. And yeah, we're just going to go continue right along. And next, we're talking once again, and this will be the last time, I swear, that we talk about the babymetal video. Actually, it was from the previous shout-out show, babymetal, Slipknot, and subscribers. So last week's shout-out show, I acknowledged that I was wrong about the origin of babymetal. I still am not a fan of them, but I accepted my correction, if you will. I accepted the punishment for being wrong, and people noticed. So that's what this one's comes. This comes from TYYPPL. So thank you, your people, maybe is what that stands for. I don't know. I'm just grasping at straws. But TYY says, it's nice to see that you are open to being corrected when it comes to babymetal and how they came to be. It's absolutely fine if someone doesn't like how they operate or doesn't like how their songs sound, but it's annoying when people have these false preconceptions about them and then completely dismiss them because of it. Hopefully you'll try out at least some of the songs Grington suggested to you, but if you don't, that's totally fine too. Okay, so the reason why I'm putting this here is because it's not just limited to babymetal. If I am caught in something that is false, if I am presenting something as factual that is incorrect and I get corrected, I am absolutely going to acknowledge it, because the whole purpose of me doing a news show is I am trying to share knowledge. I'm trying to keep people informed. And if I'm not well informed, then you can't be if you're listening to me, if you're getting your news from me. So I need to make it be known that this was incorrect and this is the actual piece of information. And I'm not going to try and bury it when I'm incorrect, like a lot of legit news outlets do. I am going to be upfront. That's why I start every section of the main news show. I start every section with the corrections. Corrections need to be made out in public and in front of everything, because that's how we learn and grow. So, again, not limited to babymetal, though, again, to address the last couple of lines, I did check out, I don't remember which one of you guys it was that suggested the song, but I did check out the one that was labeled, that was billed to me as being prog metal. It was a babymetal song, it was a live track. That was prog. And yeah, I can understand the proggy, why you guys told me, well, if you like prog, you'll have an appreciation for this. And again, instrumentally, it's fine. It was actually very interesting. Instrumentally, it's the vocals that kill babymetal for me. The J-pop vocal over the top of the metal guitars just doesn't do it for me. The closest I get to that is the sections of Maximum the Hormone that have their drummer, their chick drummer, I can't think of her name right now, but where she does the vocals over the top. That's about as J-poppy as I get with my metal. So there you go. Next, we're talking about the quickie reaction for Linkin Park, the Lost song from Linkin Park last week. And it comes from Pink Ash, and she says, R.I.P. Chester. Seconded, very much R.I.P. Chester. The unfortunate situation in which he went out and he took his own life, so that's hard for me to say certain, to really give in to that kind of way of going out, but I understand that sometimes it's not just a selfish act and there is serious mental issues going on. So our next one is Masked Metal Band. Oh yeah, this is the quick and nerdy from last week. We have actually two comments from here. First off comes from Hero Malo, and Hero says, Splutter is pretty awesome. Never heard of Splutter. I'm gonna go look them up. It's simple as that. And then our other one comes from a man named Jake McGinnis, and Jake says, You have good taste in music. I like how you're bringing bands I've never heard of to my attention. I'm a musician with newborn kids, which means I used to be a musician, but I'm always looking for a new fix for my ears/brain. Give me more and I will subscribe. And thank you for not asking to click subscribe, because anyone that says that in their videos, I will absolutely not click and subscribe. I understand the frustration with the subscribe requests, but statistics have shown that it works, and that's why so many people do it. Oftentimes, I forget to do it for my videos, so yeah, that's usually why. And in shorts, sometimes I do it in shorts. I really try to avoid it though, just because I'm very verbose and very wordy, and so a minute long on YouTube Shorts or at whatever other short platform, I don't have a lot of time to ask for it. So in longer form videos, you're gonna hear it like that. I do try and have a pretty good track record, which is roughly 70% accurate these days. But yeah, in shorter videos, it's not likely to happen. Honestly, I don't even think I've done it in one of these shout out videos for a long time. So yeah, as far as the first part of that, I appreciate that you also appreciate my taste in music. I do at least one musical suggestion every week, bud. So stick around and take my suggestions that I do once a week. And I appreciate if you end up subscribing. I also appreciate if you don't, because you interacted with the video, and there you go. So yeah, that's what we've got. I think that's everything. Oh my gosh, that's all of our shout outs. So thank you very much, nerds, for joining me for the shout out show. We're gonna go do other things now. You should probably go check out other stuff here on the channel while you're here, or, you know, find me on the socials and do all that jazz. And thank you very much for being here for this. We'll see you in the next one. Before we go, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, it's probably here.